Hey, what's going on, guys? Nothin But Boom, and today we are doing a Hammerman defense. Or actually, we're defending. Where is Hammerman defending? All right, let's go ahead and get right into it here. We have the same strategy as last time. Okay, we have the damage amplifier strategy. I only have this left for 5 days and 22 hours. Okay, so the initial strategy is to see, like, if he gets through all of these defenses, then the last building that he comes to will be my HQ. So, hopefully he won't be able to get that far in 4 minutes. We'll see what happens. Defend for 70,000 gold. We have Grenadiers, Medics, Heavies, and 360 Riflemen. I was looking and I was like, this doesn't look very hard. And then you see 360 Riflemen. We only get 2, what are those called? Power Rods? Let me go back and check. No, those are critical fuses. Those are Power Rods. And then we have Complex Gears and Field Capacitors. Let's go in. See what we can do. I'm worried about the heavies because there's 36 of them. They're going to provide a shield, and then the riflemen are coming after them. If the riflemen were coming before, then they would probably be destroyed. But if they're coming after, then I'm sort of worried, but we'll see what happens. They're only level 8. So, as you can see, rocket launchers not quite in range yet. Cannons are going to be moving in. No, not cannons. Grenadiers are going to be moving in, but cannons are still not in range. Heavies coming up this right side. Let's see what they can do. Doesn't look like they can do much. Machine gun basically going to work. We see the cannons just doing a lot of single target damage to the heavies. Machine guns trying to spread their damage, but obviously very tanky. Here's the riflemen. Probably not all of them. We'll see what happens. Because I don't think that many landing crafts can hold 360. I think there'd probably be another drop-off of them, but we'll see what happens. Riflemen marching up the shore. They're pretty far through my defenses. Yeah, here comes the second batch of riflemen. That's probably all of them. If more came out, I'd be worried. And they're probably going to be able to work through there. So we're going to have to rely on our splash damage buildings in the back that are actually affected by the damage amplifier. We have the machine guns, 2 flamethrowers, a mortar, actually 2 machine guns as well. And then, of course, the rocket launchers and the shock launcher that have been, in part, a factor this entire raid. Like, if the rocket launcher and the shock launcher ran on ammo, they would be out by now because they keep shooting. Nobody's going down. So, flamethrower doing what it can to take them out. It's going to leave a lasting impression. But once again, medics are behind. We have 3 medics doing good work. We have some guys in the forest as well. I've been able to grow a forest by just, like, not leaving buildings there. Notice I'm still not very worried because I have the damage amplifier, and it's just allowing the, once the flamethrowers become in range, it's going to allow them to do so much damage. And we have the rocket launchers focusing on those heavies in the back. These grenadiers, slowly but surely, they probably are going to take out this group, so we need to take out the riflemen quickly if we are going to do anything here. Riflemen over here trying to do something. Shock launcher probably going to be, finishing them off. Once again, grenadier... those shells, they're making a difference. You can see that they don't do much damage per shell, but there's like 3 coming each time, and since there's so many defenses in close quarters, that's where grenadiers excel, and that's what we're seeing right now. But now that there's no riflemen left, our defenses, yet heavily damaged, are going to be able to focus down those grenadiers, and yes, that rocket launcher is going to go down, and so is that flamethrower, it looks like, or actually no, that was a machine gun in the back. And here we have a lone rifleman that's also going to get taken out. So we are able to beat Hammerman with that damage amplifier strategy once again. So that's the second time in a row. Let's go ahead and share that with the task force, just to use the new system. Share damage amplifier strategy. Now we're going to go ahead and do a raid. I have warriors training. We can go and finish those up. Ooh, Dark Lord is attacking. Okay, all riflemen. I'm not sure if I want to be watching this. This actually could work, and the reason I say that is because there's all these boom cannons. However, you have a machine gun right before them, and he's flaring all the way out, which is an interesting strategy. I'm hoping he's going to be able to overwhelm the sniper tower. People often think that, just going around and taking all of these power cells is a good choice. A lot of times it's not as smart as you would think it is because, you're wasting a lot of time, and yes, you're getting gumbo energy, but the abilities are becoming more and more expensive as you go. Like, Barrage, they start at 10, I think, and then they go to 16, and then, like, 22. Artillery start at 3, and then they go up by 2 each time, so they're 2, 5, 7, 9, and they just keep increasing, and they get more and more expensive. So, getting all of these power cells is often a waste of time. because you want to leave them for somebody else while they have their abilities like their artillery and barrage, shock bombs, whatever, while they have those at low cost. So if you use all of these, then they're just going to be going into funding. You're going to need more and more of these to use the same ability over and over again because it gets more and more expensive. That's how the game works. So now he's flaring back again. So after this, I'm going to tell him not to do that because he's flaring back again. He's used a minute and a half of his time, and he's destroyed he's destroyed a flamethrower. I think that was right. He's destroyed a flamethrower. So let's hope he'll be able to advance a little bit more. Machine gun, once again, is going to go to work. If he was smart, he would have been a shock bomb. Once again, we see another flare. Flares are probably going to get more expensive as the time goes on. Ugh, more power cells, and he's using most of it on flares. He's not using any shock bombs. I don't know what his idea is here. He's at half of his time left. Hopefully we're going to see a shock bomb affecting those defenses. Okay, we're a med kit, but that's not going to... Yeah, I'm not sure how much that's going to help against those machine guns that are max level plus a boost. But yeah, this task force, we're just doing the lower level operations. Not the most exciting things, but I'm trying to teach people how to do things correctly so that when they do get high level, they can go into task forces that do dead end and massive attack and deep cut and all those. As you can see, they are going to be able to take out this machine gun, possibly. Yeah, there it goes, okay. Artillery for overkill, but yeah. So, lesson of that raid, do not use too many flares. Just too much energy being wasted, basically. And now, I believe I gemmed those before the attack. Alright. 45, we can go with a 46. 46, Slayer. This is John. I can read, I think that's Chinese, maybe Japanese, I'm not sure. Alright. Going to this residence. So once again, you guys know me so well. You know my diagonal strategy. This base, you probably could have gone straight on it. We probably could have gone to this flamethrower and actually gone straight up. That might have been easier, but watch, this is going to be just as easy. As long as you know how to make your eye follow a straight, like, diagonal path. Your warriors know how to follow that as well. And they're going to be able to get safely to the HQ as long as the smoke is timed and placed pretty perfectly. So let's go ahead and shock. I was looking for a shock. Okay, there's the shock blaster. Let's get 2 medkits on them. Seems like I had a surplus of gunpowder energy that raid. I'm not exactly sure why, but we were able to take him down with much success. Battle ends in 3 minutes, so we got him in, what, 41 seconds, I think? Yeah. Alright. Awesome defense. Yes. Thank you. Oh, we gotta just say hey to YouTube. Adita is a huge fan. Hey. That reminds me of something. I have to mention something at the end of this video. Let's go with 46, another 46, 49. I mean, I am a 49, so I guess I could do that. Oops. He's online. 44, and I have no troops to attack with. If I could beat this with none of my troops, I probably would have been able to beat it, but I would lose even more in the process, so I wouldn't want to do that. Because I wouldn't have enough DPS, so it would take for them longer for it to kill, or take longer for them to kill the HQ, therefore giving the defenses more time to kill them. So this time he has all the mines guarding the shock launcher, which he probably means as a rally point for people to flare straight to the HQ. However, that's not going to be successful because you can take it out in one barrage. And once again, not once again, but he is going to get one shock onto me with the shock launcher. Not going to be enough time of shock for the defenses that were there to take out enough warriors. In fact, I only lost 2 there, so not too bad at all. I'm going to want a lot of medkits around this HQ. When you see machine guns and flamethrowers around an HQ, you want medkits. So as you can see, I'm going to put 2 of them there. I should have gotten a shock launcher or a shock bomb on the shock launcher. However, we're going to go ahead and secure that HQ there. But I would have lost. Well, not lost, but I would have taken longer if the flamethrowers and machine guns had time to go to work. But the medkits plus the warrior self-heal, which actually used to be, if you guys were in the beta, used to be very, very strong. And then they nerfed it. So I think that's going to be it. Yeah, you guys are in YouTube. Let's go. I was going to mention Band. So Band is this new app. It's basically like a social media, kind of like Twitter, Facebook, that kind of thing, but it's interesting. You make posts, you can make a poll, you can make an event, you can add pictures and videos, just a community of people. Mine right now, you can go ahead and join it, search it up, Chief Matt's community, or you can go to Twitter at Nothin But Boom, and I have a band link, or I have an invite link that I'm going to tweet out after this video is posted, so you guys can go ahead and join. Right now we have some people that got in because I was tweeting about it on Twitter. The super active people that follow me on Twitter. Thanks to you guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the fans that follow me more closely. But let's go ahead and end the video off there. Thank you guys so much for watching. A little bit of a longer one, 11 minutes, but that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to take a look at this closely. Okay, he's taking out the machine gun. Looks good. Now he's going for... Yeah, we can watch this. We can just see how long... Because he's got a pretty solid force here. We're just going to see how long he can push in. Heavy Zuka, probably most of you guys know my favorite attack strategy. Warriors are obviously more effective. They are able to take out more, so that's why I'm focusing on leveling them up. But Heavy Zuka, by far, my favorite attack strategy. Okay, interesting strategy. Flaring to the back. Maybe he's going to try to flank it. Take out the rocket launchers, possibly. Let's see if that's going to work. Okay, so now we're seeing him just taking out power cells. See, I wish this was a replay, that way I could fast forward it. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep watching. Moving in here. I'm guessing he's going to go in on... Okay, I was going to say he's going to go on the cannons, but no, he's going to flare even farther back. Take out the machine gun, possibly. And then go into... Yeah, he's doing the same thing that, what was the name? Dark Lord did. He's taking out the power cells almost too much, and it's resulting in a surplus of gunboat energy that he's using incredibly quickly because his abilities are getting very expensive. So, let's go ahead and see how much time he has left here. Rocket launcher slowly picking away, but they're focusing the heavies, and he has a medic working on them. Medics obviously aren't the best at low levels, but, I mean, they're counteracting it a good amount. I mean, they'd be a lot lower if the medics weren't there. So now he's going to go ahead and flare right into the rocket launcher range. That's not in the blind spot. If it was a little bit more towards the rocket launcher, I should say, because you can't really say down, because that would be, like, down, but... towards the rocket launcher, then it would be fine. Notice the rocket launcher's targeting the Zukas because, and it's taking out all of them because the rocket launchers don't target the heavies because they do have a blind spot. So, huge mistake here. You don't want to flare your guys. If you're already going to do that, you got to flare the Zukas into the blind spot. You can't make them, you can't flare beside the rocket launcher because then they're going to walk into it. You have to flare inside the blind spot so then they go there and then attack it. Here you see the medic's AI healing themselves. Now he's going to go the heavies back, but now he has no damage, so it's not worth really watching anymore. So hopefully I'll mention that to him, and hopefully he will be able to do better next time. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys know I really do appreciate it. Please leave a comment down below if you did enjoy the video, and smash that like button. And leave a subscription. I'm sure most of you guys have already. I almost just bought diamonds by accident. But yeah. For all things Boom Beach, you guys need to keep fresh and celebrate Nothin But Boom. I'm Matt, and I'll talk to you guys in the next time.